Hey everybody, Fatbird Finds here. This is Laura and I'm out on the road today, Cadiz, Kentucky. They have several antique malls. I really came for this big estate sale. I couldn't take any video there. You guys know it's just really hard to take video at an estate sale. It's in someone's home. Usually the circumstances, of course, are sad if they're having to get rid of all their things. And just doesn't seem... I mean, if you're not careful, it can be disrespectful. I'm sure some people can do it without that happening. But for me, I just kind of take a pass on that for the most part. And I did sneak a little bit of video. The people were very nice that were in the sale. They are viewers. It's called Sales by Jean. And the ladies helping today were very kind and they were viewers. So hello out there if you're watching. And so I took some video of my super great deal. I found a whole table of uranium glass. You guys, holy cow. I can't wait to bring it to you because it's just beautiful. And there's a lot of different pieces and you're going to be really excited. I also got some Fenton. Here, let me see. Can you see in the back? Like, those are my big boxes. Thank goodness I brought boxes. I almost didn't. I take my IKEA bags everywhere and I was like, I don't know if I'll need boxes. But sure enough, those are all completely full. And I've got my IKEA bag and the floorboard. So... yep, we're all set. Like I said, I got some really cute Fenton, some Christmas, a Santa latch hook. So, but I wanted you guys to have something to look at. So we're going to go into a couple of the antique stores here and show you around and see if we can find any more deals. So here we are in downtown Cadiz, Kentucky, and we're going to go to this Purple Pig to start us off. What a cute logo, right? You've got to see what's inside a Purple Pig. So here we go. So this Santa is really cool and interesting. If you know, Christmas was almost upon us, so I wasn't really in the Christmas mode, but he's really cool. In fact, now that I'm looking at him, I probably should go back and get him. He's really awesome. Hello, jack-o'-lantern. He's cute. I like to try to show you all the prices that I can. I mean, even if you don't buy anything, it's a lot of fun to just go out and look, and very educational and helps you price things. Look at that little chicken. But yeah, it's always good to, you know, price compare and just see what things are going for, you know, in your particular area and your part of the United States. And as we all know, pricing can vary so much. This little store is jam-packed full of just a large variety of things that you can find here. I didn't end up buying anything on this particular trip. As I said right before we went in, oh, look at Mr. Pig here. Now, that one's only $4. He doesn't have a stopper, but he was probably well worth the $4, but I didn't want to just get him and not get anything else. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's what I was going to say. I had just gone to that estate sale, I think our total spend at the estate sale was $214. And we got all that uranium glass and some really nice things. So I was really looking only for the best possible deals inside these little shops. You guys, what kind of cat is this? It caught my eye, and I think isn't it maybe Kilban? Kilban? Tell me in the comments below if this is one of those, or if I'm saying that correctly. I think those are collectible. I did love this fluorescent cat bank. He's straight out of the 70s, and he would look really cool under a black light. $15 though, retail price. We'll move along. And look at that. There is the piggy bank we just saw for $4. Isn't that funny? You never know. Here's a little collection of the uranium glass. Having just bought all of that at the estate sale, I was interested in looking at these prices. I think uranium glass prices maybe have peaked. They may be coming down a little bit, but they still seem to be, holding their value, and it's definitely still a favorite of collectors and buyers. There was some nice different pieces in here. I love the vase. But of course, retail prices on all of that. So I didn't ask to get in the case or anything, but I thought you guys might enjoy looking at these. So now I'm going into the Cadiz Antique Mall and see what we can find in there. We are right downtown. Got popcorn. I'm ready. This is a big antique mall. We'll probably need more time than we had today, so we'll go back. But this will just give you an idea of all the different things that you can find in this particular one. I think George the Antique Nomad likes to shop here, and so do I. These are adorable. Probably from the 70s. I love their little faces. There's some nice advertising tins along this shelf here. I think of Katie Vintage and Vinyl when I look at the advertising things. Those probably weren't even quite rusty and crusty enough for her. Now, I wanted to show you this booth. Whimsical Creations. Normally, this type of thing is not exactly my style, but these were Christmas trees, and so I just think that they did an excellent job with these trees. Look, they have taken all this glassware, odd glassware, probably doesn't hold any value of any consequence, but they've created these little trees, these holiday looking trees with the finials on top. I just thought that was super clever. This is a great booth here. I love the way that it's filled with all the shelves around the edges, and all full of smalls. Look at this great chair. This is kind of a 70s, early 80s fabric, but I like the colorway of that. So I'm just going to kind of go all around and just check out these shelves. There's some interesting barware here. The Asian theme, like a martini pitcher. That would be cute with those like Culver glasses that are red that have the geisha girl, you know what I mean? And then here's some great mid-century lamps. Anybody in the market for those? I mean, that's a great deal. There's some turkeys. I'm gonna wish we had those probably when it comes Thanksgiving time again. I'm not very good at shopping out of season, but I need to get better at that. I like this little display in the center here. There's some decoupage on this little jewelry box. I have to admit it interests me. I've been trying to, I think it's a cool way to use vintage, ephemera that's not in very good shape. And so we've been playing with that on Flippin' and Sippin', but I've got to do some more practicing. I'm not too good at it yet. I love that kitten pillow. I think I had that one as a little girl. And this paper mache lion, he's terrific. $18 at the time. I thought that I didn't want to pay that for it, but now that I'm looking at it again, it's really cute. I would just probably get that if I was going to do that over again. But I did pick up this little kitty cat. I just couldn't pass up those big blue eyes and the fact that I had it, and so I took that one with us. This little corner shelf of Asian vases caught my eye. There's some really interesting ones. Nothing that quite spurred me to make the purchase, but they were fun to look at. I always stop and look though, because I think that I'm going to find cloisonne. A lot of times people miss that. But this tin canister here was the right price. And of course, that orange and blue caught my eye. And I love it. So we are taking that with us. I think that that'll make a great mystery box. And I think it's about time that we had a mystery box sale again. How about you? Oh boy, if we were having a scavenger hunt, I would be the winner with this Velvet Elvis painting. It's like the ideal scavenger hunt item, right? I had to stop and look at these little minis in this pretty case. Look, lobsters for Nikki. I actually was going to go back and get those and I forgot. Look at those little mermaids. Oh, the mermaids are sweet. They were just a little high though. Those little bitty minis were about $12. I like that cat there too. There's something about the little minis that just really get me. These red MCM kitty cat shakers were awesome. I thought that I had really found a good deal to snag, but they did have damage. So I'm sure that's why they were priced that way. And so we are going to leave those behind, but they were cute. I love those. yellow mid-century panther. $18. Maybe he's gonna go with us. But alas, I see that he is missing an eye. And while that's not the worst thing in the world, I just know myself, and I'm probably not going to end up fixing that, and he's probably just going to sit on my shelf. So I did decide to leave him there. And of course, this kitschy, darling little mama kitty, she has her babies all chained up with her. And they have the fur, which makes it so much fun, right? Sweet little set. But they are pretty much retail price. And so we're not going to get those today, but they sure are fun to look at. Some moonshine with the XXX. Oh boy, look at these little deer. And how much are they? $8? Yes, please. We will certainly pick those up and take those home with us. Some little deer collector is going to love those. Anything else here that we need? Not on this shelf, I don't think. I do love these glasses. They caught my eye. Do you see that green one back there in the back? I was going to pass on by that. And then I thought, nope, I've got to get that out and look at it. Love those graphics. And I like the fact that it's all green. And then I look and it's $8. You know, I guess I'll pass on that, but I think that's a really fun pattern. Look at these little bitties. Speaking of minis. But they are $20 each. That is plenty for those. But I've never seen those little bitty tinies like that. And then to finish out this shelf, look at these guys. You know, that's a dinosaur. I had to pick it up. It was rubber, though, so contemporary. It's a bank. Does Mary Beth need another dino? I don't know. Look at this little turquoise guy. It's from the 50s. And I mean, it's just, oh, look at his teeth. That's just a little too much paint loss for me, though. But boy, he is almost irresistible. I kept my eye open for the ceramic trees all day, but all the ones that I saw were, you know, $50 and up. Look at this uranium, you guys. I love these compotes with the lids. I think those are beautiful. And back here in this back booth, we do find some lady head vases. A couple of really pretty ones there. The little lady with the ringlets and the big pink bow is beautiful. But I believe she was $69. So she will have to wait for the next person. And then in the same booth, look at these adorable puppy dog salt and pepper shakers. I almost took this clip out because, of course, I have found the booth or the place that has no prices. I have a knack for it, right? So curious about that. But by the time that I got up to the front, of course, I didn't remember to go back and ask her about the prices. And probably, you know, that's the thing about going to out-of-town antique malls, that she probably wouldn't have been able to find out on the spot anyway. But look at that guy. Adorable. Maybe they'll be there the next time I go back. So this is a cool booth. There was a lot of blow molds in this booth. I sped up the clip just a little bit because I was just sort of daydreaming as I was walking through there. But I did think that you guys would like to see the blow molds. So there's those big candles as we walked in, some Santas. There's another ceramic tree. Like I said, all the blow molds and ceramic trees and stuff were all retail priced. There's the old jack-o'-lantern ones. I love those. You have to be careful though. They do make a lot of reproductions of those particular ones. So a very holiday themed look. There's the baby Jesus in all of his glory. Lots of holiday themed items in this booth. So these candles are interesting. Did you guys ever sell? We used to sell these at school for fundraisers with the little pebbled, textured glass candle holders. And then that little Santa is really cute, but he's contemporary, the little stuffed one. And I love the display of that in the little suitcase. Looks great. More holiday themed items. Of course, I was there right before Christmas, so everybody had their booths all decorated up with whatever Christmas that they had. These little electronic animated choir kids were really sweet. And there's some little Homeco raccoons in the little Santa outfits. They're kind of cute. Not exactly my style though. Look at those big 70s things that says napkins and salt and pepper. Those were kind of mod and kind of interesting. These elephants, I loved these bookends, but they were damaged. So sad. Some pretty yellow art glass there. Don't know a lot about that, but I do love the way that it looks. That would be really nice in the springtime. Wouldn't it be pretty with like full of March flowers? And then here's the basement. And I just want to give you guys an idea of how large the basement is. Look at it. But we will have to do that the next time because we are out of time for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Here are the few items that we did come home with. Stay tuned for the estate sale items. And here is little Max to say goodbye to you all. So stay tuned to see what Fatbird finds next. Bye, everybody.